13-year-old Wattpad fanfic writers have more stable plot development than whatever this was. Darwin missed on this one. I know he sure did. Look at all the people that turned out to be cops. Too bad Darwin didn't have a treatise on grammar, punctuation and diction. Otherwise, all 4 of your grandparents would be face down in a book somewhere. I hear that guy's the medic, or girl. I hear that medic is the medic. It's funny that the definition of gender can change, but the definition of guys is so solidified in masculinity. Are you expecting girls to be used to refer to men? Or are you thinking that gender fluidity is as malleable as your IQ? He's the type of guy to eat the silicone gel packet in the beef jerky bag. Holy shit, a psychiatrist could peel away the layers of this deranged onion for years. Some deep insecurities and anger. It's impressive that he managed to make the meat start bleeding again. I can taste the disease. This guy's trying so hard to convince himself he's healthy that he calls everything a salad. He's the type of guy who would wake up his grandfather because he needs to take his sleeping pills. I was just trying to show some of the outfits. I don't want to be memed. Guy, you look like a high rat. Sponsored by MasterCard. Can I roast you back, please? You look like a Jack Frost if he had a heroin addiction. This man is literally the kid that makes a joke in the middle of class and is the only one laughing at his joke. She looks like she's wearing a red blood cell. Y'all. I just had Burger King's chicken nuggets for the first time in a while, and it tasted like after Thanos did the snap, someone gathered all the dust and decided to take a bite. There's certain times where something can be so bad that it's funny, but this is literally drier than a camel's a-hole if it was stuck in a sandstorm. Ah yes, with the gumpy as frick main character. Ha ha ha, that is the one, yes. Dude looks like the Crimson Chin. Dude looks like if the Crimson Chin fricked a rock, had a bastard half rock child and only fed it cheese for its whole life. That was like watching every single episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm all at once. Basketball hoop cosplay. Okay, yes. Can you please bring by a toothbrush? Your breath would kill an entire family of dragons. A toothbrush. This is the type of guy who would knock back if someone knocked on his door. What was it again? The kinda guy that would frick his clone butt like in an oh homo way. These absent-minded individuals of society, my man. You are the equivalent of a sneeze that you think is gonna come, but it doesn't and it burns your nose. You are a human participation award, and the equivalent of drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth. Go step on a Lego if you think being told that your girlfriend's being railed cures breakup depression. Is this also cute? Damn, you look like love child of Michael B. Jordan and Mahatma Gandhi. You couldn't pour water out of a boot if the instructions were written on the heel. Your video reminded me it's time for a checkup at the dentist. This is where you end up after being rejected by Bang Bros because of bad acting skills. We get any man we want. She looks like the witch from Left 4 Dead 2 if James Charles did her makeup. Dusty ass Mercedes wagon with huge holes in the rear bumper. How do you even do that? License plate number, you sir or ma'am, or whatever you identify as. You are a whole entire balloon, not for hitting my car door with your dusty ass car door and not giving any fricks about it. LMAO, he looks like an earplug. Is the type of person to lick his finger when he's gonna flip a page on his Kindle. Only missing Vine thud sound effect. Your profile picture looks like a dollar store, call me cousin. It's my senior yearbook photo too, lol. How do you know? Was she famous or something, or was this on the news? Were you born behind a diesel generator? That anchor point looks like it's rated for at least 5 tons. Seeing the future. Well, she does have an alien head. Jesus Christ, you do more hand movements than Hitler at his speeches. The thumbnail looks like someone who would sell raw milk online. You are literally a side character in a freaking main quest. You are that important. It's reassuring to know that the kid from Malcolm in the Middle has a successful YouTube channel. I would rather be fully awake during an open heart surgery than have to watch this again. Not to ruin your fun, but the people that still think of it as fake will literally never stop believing it. Their brains consist of a rusty spring, 3 peanuts and a screwed up piece of Christmas wrapping paper between all of them. Overfilled a smidge. She looks like a GTA loading screen. He's the type of guy to get excited when he realizes he can read his own mind. The type of guy to put food in the freezer because it's too warm. You've been eating tacos wrong your whole life. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you're right. Okay, his parents are the example of two wrongs don't make a right. I swear to God I will replace all the thread strands of your carpet with worms. Pavel Datsyak. He looks like he would be a giant in a Disney movie. His name would be Pavel the Great if he was a giant. Indigenous babies be safe in colonial institutions. This is unacceptable behavior and must be addressed. You are absolutely right. The student slandering me to the media is unacceptable behavior that must be addressed. Yet no one in the Department of Education is in dialogue with me. Silencing and attacking me is not how problems are solved. I was referring to you darksing your students, you walnut. My wheelchair-bound mother in assisted living has more guts than you do. Hello. Hi. What is my username IG? Like the idea of the server, mainly anarchy survival. Is it dead? Are you? Cause your communication skills sure are bud. And that's the problem. Common sense. It's literally in the name of the class, right? Because all of America has access to large bodies of water, i.e. pools, lakes, ponds. Your freaking brain fluid leaking on the floor because of how stupid you are. Yeah, makes sense. When you order M&M on Wish and this arrives 3 months later. Along comes a squid, quite a slender squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope of mope, how about a smile, a little joy, a little hope?